For the last 5 years, we've worked towards becoming a liveaboard sailing family. For the last 2.5 years, we've poured our heart and soul into this boat, our home. For the last 2 years, we've lived aboard Ocean Melody as a family. Last year, we sailed the entire coast of Wales, the Bristol Channel and Cornwall. For the last 6 months, we've remained here in Portland, hiding from the winter storms and making more improvements to our tiny floating home. But now the dark, cold winter has passed, it's time for us to move on. So join us every Wednesday for another sailing adventure to who knows where. It is a bright and sunny morning, so sunny that the sun reflected off the boat next to me is blinding me. We are leaving Portland today and heading to Weymouth. It's a short hop, but that's fine because it's the first sail of the season. Don't know how much sailing we're going to get done. It's blowing about 10 or 12 knots now, but we can't get into Weymouth until about 6 p.m. at high tide because we're on Neeps and we're quite a deep boat. So we're going to aim to get there about 6. There's a gate that we have to get through and they open it at 6 o'clock. So that's the plan for today. In the meantime, we have got not a lot to do. We've got a bit of tidying up to do on the deck. There's a few things that I wish I'd sold before we got to this point because we're going to have to take them with us. But we're pretty much ready to go. When we get to Weymouth, there's obviously going to be more maintenance jobs and things like that. But yeah, we're good to go. Jack's just emptying the bins, and Melissa and Ollie. What are Melissa and Ollie doing? Walking with Jack. Walking with Jack. Oh, Ollie's got his life jacket on, obviously, because he's on the pontoon. So I've got some work to do, but before I get started on it, look at what we've got here. That needs some explaining, doesn't it? So I'm going to cut to something we filmed last night and fill you in on what's going on here. A big box has arrived.
A very exciting box.
Let's open it and see what it is. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice the Precision Sails tape around the front.
Look at that.
Okay. This is, on the wrong side really, our new Genoa jib Genoa. Look at that. That is stunning. So what we've got to do now is get it on the boat.
Yes.
Because as you can see, it is the evening, it's golden hour, and we are leaving tomorrow. We're probably going to leave just after lunch, aren't we?
I think so. Have a play about in the bay.
Yeah. So we're going to play about in the bay and then we're going somewhere else. Right. Okay, good. So let's just have a look at how this is laid out.
Look how crispy it is.
You are?
Look how crispy it is.
It's amazing, isn't it?
We've even got a clear window.
Clear what?
A clear window.
Yep.
The head of the sail's all the way over here.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
What?
It slides up beautifully.
Just hang on, just wait.
There's not enough wind for us to worry too much, darling.
No, I know, but just wait a minute, because if you start moving while I'm doing this, it will be a pain.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right, you winch and I'll feed. Or the other way around, whichever you prefer. If you're struggling with that, we can swap.
What?
If you're struggling, we can swap.
No, I'm good. Just let me move.
What's up?
Right, go on then. You can go for a minute.
Swap?
Yeah. I'd be fine if I could use my right arm.
Yeah, I know. Switch over.
Wow.
Let's hope I've got the furling line right now.
There is one more box to open, which is just making this boat absolutely spectacular. Hold fire and you find out what's in this one. Another exciting box.
Another exciting box. I'm going to open this very, very carefully.
Yes. Ooh.
It's another sail from Precision Sails.
Well, look, it's a very small sail.
This is, and it comes with battens.
Ooh.
So it's pretty obvious what this is. We're not going to get this out and put it up tonight because it's going dark and the kids need feeding.
It's going dark.
This
and
is
you need
our
to...
brand new mizzen.
Yes.
So,
This won't be up for our sail, will it?
no, I wouldn't think so.
Can you explain why?
The new mizzen sail is a different cut to the old one because I've raised the boom to clear the wing on our hydrovane in discussion with Precision Sails and a rigger. So I've got to refit the gooseneck of the mizzen boom in a higher position so that the boom is high enough to clear the wing on the hydrovane, and this sail will then fit that if I got my calculations right. And if I didn't, then Ron and Jeremy will be very annoyed with me.
I'm sure you got it right.
I hope I got it right. I'm pretty sure.
You can just make the put the gooseneck in the right place to
Yes.
fit the sail.
Well, that's the lovely thing, isn't it? Yeah, if I got it slightly wrong, I can just put the gooseneck in the correct place.
Yeah. Some people might wonder why we have gone for orange when we've got grey stack packed. However, we like the fact that if we were in a storm and our headsail was rolled away, we have a big orange
Storm jib. Oh, we have a big orange filled
orange
main, which is very visible.
well, a big orange filled main, but if it's rolled
Sorry,
away,
filled Genoa.
yeah.
Yes, we have a big orange filled Genoa.
Yeah, so if our headsail, as I was saying, if our headsail was rolled away and we were in a storm and we just had like a little bit of main up or a little bit of Genoa up, then the orange would be really visible. And we're also going to add some orange in other places, which eventually we'll see.
And orange and grey just look cool, I think.
Yes, just put in a bit of a modern twist on an old, beautiful boat. It's dinner time and I'm a bit scared. Because I used my pressure cooker for the first time the other day and I didn't film it, but it exploded all in the cockpit. I think I put a bit too much liquid in it. So I'm going to go and release the pressure and hope for the best.
So there you go, you're all filled in on the headsail situation. We've also got our new mizzen here, but I've got to make those alterations to the mizzen boom. As you can see, I've started looking at where to put it, but I've got to actually move the gooseneck attachment. So, right, I think what I'm going to do this morning, though, is empty the lazarette and reload it, because I put everything in there in a bit of a hodgepodge. So it needs emptying and reloading, because I think there's a more efficient way to do that. We're officially leaving Portland. You all right there, Ollie? Ollie is watching Peppa Pig. Melissa is slipping the bow because there's quite a bit of weird wind blowing us kind of onto the pontoon, but sort of on a bit of an angle. So everything's working, everything's tickety-boo.
Are you ready for me to slip the bow? Just hang on a minute, just give me a minute to get it off. Okay, we're free.
Cool.
Hang on, Ollie, you can get out in a minute. Okay, you can start coming around.
Was that all right?
Yeah. We didn't touch anything.
Didn't touch anything?
No.
No, that's cool.
Ooh. It's been a while.
It has.
Ollie's stuck.
Ollie's stuck. There's Ollie. Can you say hi to everybody on the camera?
Say hi to everyone. You'll have all our attention in a minute, Ollie.
Say hello.
You say hello, camera. Right, just keep an eye on both sides at the minute, Jack.
Portland Marina, Portland Marina, Portland Marina. This is Ocean Melody, Ocean Melody.
Ocean Melody, Portland Marina, go ahead, Anna.
Yeah, just letting you know we're departing now for Weymouth. Thank you very, very much for being such a lovely place for us to spend winter. We've thoroughly enjoyed it. Love you all.
Ocean Melody, Portland Marina, that's so great to hear. Thank you, Andy, and have a safe journey onwards to Weymouth, and we'll see you soon. Over.
Cheers. See you later, Lucy. Bye.
Portland Marina, standing by, channel 8 good.
So this is it. We are leaving Portland. That was overly nerve-wracking, I think, because we haven't moved all winter. It certainly makes a difference. Can you see this blue boat coming in?
Okay.
I think these guys are going up the centre channel. You can just pop that down now by the mizzen mast, Jack. Just don't cut this corner too much.
No, I'm not going to.
Goodbye, Portland. So yeah, that was felt a little bit frantic leaving. The wind was pushing us in all sorts of directions, but it was absolutely fine. We intended to do loads of sailing this winter, but obviously with my dad being ill and me being up and down the country, Andy took the opportunity and did lots of boat work instead, which is great. But we definitely feel a little rusty. First sail of the season. And look at that, this shiny orange thing at the front. Ollie, you might be able to hear Ollie in the background shouting, "Help, I'm stuck." That's because he's in his car seat. Would you like a biscuit? What happened to your squeeze? Let's get a biscuit.
Well, our stay at Portland was absolutely marvellous. The people there are really, really nice. I am glad we're leaving, though, because it means we can press on to new places now, which is brilliant.
It's a very short sail today. We're literally only going a few miles. It's about, well, an hour if you take your time, half an hour if you rush. And we left a bit late because, you know, first sail of the season, we were fanning around a bit.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't leave late to get there on time.
No.
We left there late. We wanted to leave.
We wanted to leave at about 2 and we ended up leaving at about 3.
Yeah, we wanted to have like a couple of hours pottering around.
Yeah, but, you know, best laid plans. We're fine. I'm happy, you know,
It's,
we're completely comfortable.
Yeah, you know.
We're sailing the engine's on, but we're in neutral. We're not using any propulsion, and she's nicely balanced, and we're just using the headsail just to see how that headsail performs. And of course, it's brand new and it's a great design, so you'd expect it to perform well.
Yes.
But I'm just so pleased. We got the new sail yesterday, put the sail up that evening, and we're using it the very next morning or very next day. And yeah, really pleased.
Yeah, same. It's part of the reason. Hang on, Ollie. Part of the reason, obviously, we left a bit late is because this is a new dynamic compared to last season.
Yeah.
Because Ollie is now like a proper toddler.
Yeah, and he's stroppy. He's not just going to sit there and go to sleep. He actually wants some entertaining. Right. Our anemometer is giving me problems. At first I thought it was the masthead unit that was faulty, and I've rewired it, and then it started working, and then it does weird things. It's the ST60 Plus with the Raymarine masthead unit, and it's on obviously Sea-Talk, old Sea-Talk, and it's showing 3 dashes and no wind direction at the moment. If I turn it off and recalibrate it, we then get wind speed and direction for a bit, and then it suddenly stopped working again and goes back to 3 dashes, and it can't be like a loose wire that's getting vibrated or something, or maybe it can, but it does it even if the boat's, you know, sitting on a pontoon on, you know, I don't know.
Yeah,
so if there's anybody that
it just randomly
just stops working and then starts working again, which does sound like a loose wire, doesn't it? But if anybody is a Raymarine person, I mean, I've gone through the user calibration and I've gone through the dealer calibration and gone down to item number 4 and tried to set this, that and the other, and that seems to work, because then it comes back to life and you think, oh great, I've fixed it, and then it stopped working again.
So we're going to be in Weymouth for a bit, and we've got a few good flat calm days, because you've rewired everything.
I've rewired everything,
from here to the mast, but you
I haven't
haven't
rewired
done anything at the top.
Up inside the mast, so maybe that's the next thing, go up the mast. And yeah, if anybody is like a Raymarine guru who thinks that they might be able to offer some words of wisdom.
Or you've had the same issue and you're like, oh, I just needed to do this.
Because Wayne said, oh, just go into dealer calibration and recalibrate it, and he showed me how to do it, and I was like, oh yeah, great. So I did that and it worked, and now it stopped working again. So it's kind of grr arg. So we're going out of Portland North Gate. So I'm going to stay tight to that side at this point. This passage is very short. We're using Orca. So we've got the Orca tablet here and the Orca core over there, and then I've got another Doogie tablet, which I'm going to tell you about in a minute, and I've got that down at the chart table for navigation, running Orca. I've also got an Axiom, but believe it or not, I can't get the Axiom to work with its built-in GPS below deck. So it was working fine when I had it out here, but as soon as I took it down below deck, maybe it's just the fiberglass or something, but the inbuilt GPS just doesn't get a signal, and the lighthouse charts have expired on it now. So I'm gonna work with Orca. I've also heard everybody that's actually bought one and used it say they're absolutely fantastic. So we've got one, we've got the Orca core, the Orca tablet, and then we've got a secondary tablet, which is this other Doogie running the exact same system, and of course it duplicates on any device that's logged onto the core, so it's really good. Wow, this is great. We are literally just sailing. We've got into the lee of this harbour wall now, so the wind's dropped right down. I can't tell you what it is because it doesn't work, but the wind's dropped right down. I can just feel it's a lot less than it was. What are we for depth? We're 11 metres, so we're absolutely fine. We're doing 4.8 knots because we've got into that shade from that wall. It's a fantastic place, this, it really is. This is the Orca tablet. Now, this is what we use as our main screen up in the cockpit because it's waterproof and it's 1000 nits, which means it's super bright. So it's optimized for harsh marine environments and very bright sunlight. And as you can see, we can use the Orca's own maps. there's a lot to go through in terms of the Orca software, which I'm not going to do right now, but it also enables us to monitor our instruments and what have you at the touch of a button on the screen. We've got the standard kind of analog instruments, but this will allow us to see them from wherever we are on the boat. However, this one does tend to live just in the cockpit at the helm, which is where you want it. You don't really want to move it, so we tend to just bring it in when we've finished sailing, but it's nice to have a duplicate of that down at the chart table. Now I've got here a Raymarine Axiom, and as I was saying, I've got issues with the Raymarine Axiom. I might have to take it out of here and move it because I can't get a GPS lock with it down here, so that's a problem. So what I'm doing at the moment is I'm using this Doogee U11 Pro tablet, which looks in every way identical to the official Orca one, but it's not waterproof. So this is not suitable for use in the harsh marine environment and outside in the rain, but it's absolutely perfect for down here at the chart table. You could use it outside in the cockpit in shaded areas. You just wouldn't want to use it in a torrential downpour. So we have this one down here, and it duplicates everything that's on the Orca core. So there's Portland Marina, and our course to Weymouth, and it tells us our heading and our depth, all exactly the same information. Now, despite the fact it's not a rugged tablet and it's not waterproof, we don't baby this thing, we just use it, and it's very robust. It's more than robust enough to cope with being left on the chart table and knocked about a bit. In terms of performance, it's more than quick enough for your navigation software, for weather routing, for AIS overlays, radar overlays, that kind of stuff. And it's also perfect for doing video calls. Jack does a lot of his home tuition on video calls with private tutors, and which we can't show you because we haven't got their consent, but he uses it a lot for that kind of stuff, or just doing research for school projects and for his schoolwork.
Earlier in our mathematical adventures, we had expanded things like x plus y times x minus y. Just as a bit of review, this is going to be equal to x times x, which is x squared, plus x times negative y, which is negative xy, plus y times x, which is plus xy, and then minus y times y, or you could say y times the negative y. So it's going to be minus y squared.
So that's Jack on Khan Academy, and all I can say to that is why? No, I do get it. Oh yeah, you're still working. Oh, the wind's picked up, 16.5 knots. Yeah, so it's perfect for that. It's perfect for Ollie to watch something to keep him entertained, even when we don't like Ollie to be a screen baby, but occasionally it's necessary. So it's all round, it's a flipping useful thing to have on the boat. And all I can say is, having used it with Orca, I've also tried it with Navionics, I've also tried it with Predict Wind, I've also tried it with Windy and various other applications, and it runs sweet. Storage wise, you can expand it, it'll take up to a 2 terabyte SD card, so there's again no reason to worry about not having enough space on the thing. Now the battery, 8,580 milliamp hours, that's massive, absolutely massive. So this thing just doesn't run out, it just goes on for days. I haven't charged this for days and days, and it's on 67%. So screen wise, it's an 11-inch screen, 1280 by 800, perfectly bright enough, as bright as anything else in shade or down below at your nav station. The only time it might struggle, or you might struggle to see the screen, as I've said, is in very bright sunlight. And of course it runs Android like everything does these days. So there it is, that's the Doogee U11 Pro tablet. It's available to buy now. Thanks very much to Doogee for sending it to us. Again, they've not paid us to do the review, they just sent it to us and said use it and tell your viewers what you think of it, which is what we're doing. So it's not a paid sponsorship, but we have had the tablet for free, and I'm very pleased with it. It's very, very nice. We've got links in the description if you want to go buy one. So yeah, go ahead and check that out. Okay, thanks for that. Back to the sailing then. Wow, it's great to be back sailing again. Great, love it. I was nervous. I've been nervous all day. I've been on the edge of my seat and with a bit of butterflies in my tummy, and kind of, here we go. Come on, let's get everything right this year.
blood.
Thank you very much. Blood?
I said blood.
I thought you said, there you go, blood.
That's like a slang saying.
There you go, blood. You like Guz Khan. He gave me my coffee and said, there you go, blood. Flipping it, this is some swell. We're going across it, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Do you want me to tail that?
Hold that.
Jack, tail that. Pull hard.
Just don't get it across. Good job, Ollie.
Good job, Ollie. You helping? Don't let it hit his face, though. Yeah. Yeah, that's great.
Great job, Ollie. I'm just going to cleat it off, Ollie.
I do love my cold coffee. Right, it's going to be quite a lot of swell coming in here, so everybody just brace yourselves. It's not huge, but it's enough to take you unawares and knock you off balance. Yeah, yeah. It's flat as a mill pond once you're in the wall. Weymouth Harbour, this is Ocean Melody. We're just approaching now for the 6 o'clock gate. Can we go, what do we want to go, starboard side 2? Yeah, we draw 2.2, so we need to just pull up and wait for a bit for the gate.
Ocean Melody, this is Weymouth Harbour. If you would like to proceed, you can wait on the waiting pontoon. We will confirm the bridge lift at 5-2. Over.
Your puddle boots, are they uncomfortable?
Do you want them off?
Do you want to take them off? No. No. Oh, okay. You're just telling us about them. Ollie's been eating an Oreo, so his face is covered in chocolate.
Melody, Weymouth Harbour. Yes, so you're welcome to go alongside there, or just hang around and stay. I think they're all waiting for the bridge lift over.
Jack, I'm going to come alongside these boats, so I just want you to be aware that we might need to fend off. Chocolate all over your hands. You got chocolate all over your hands and your mouth. That's our centre cleat. All right, Ollie, hold on, mate. Right, we're out of gear. Thank you very much.
I'll do it, won't it?
What's your name?
Andy.
All right, Andy. I'm Andy. Really pleased to meet you, Andy.
Lights are still red.
I know.
Green.
Here we're coming through the lifting bridge into Weymouth Marina. It opens every hour and brings you right into the heart of town. Weymouth and Portland Marinas are both run by boat folk, but they're very different in terms of feel, in a good way. Portland's great if you want space, big facilities and easy access to the ocean sea. It's a solid base for maintenance and longer term stays, and the team are brilliant, really switched on and helpful. Weymouth, on the other hand, puts you right in the middle of things. You're moored up just steps from the high street, cafes and pubs. It's got a lively feel, especially in the summer, but it feels like a proper harbour with fishing boats and working vessels alongside leisure stuff. We've stayed in both, and honestly, they're each good in their own way. Depends what you need at the time, but between them, they've got everything covered.
So you stay that side. Yeah, just keep an eye. We're going in on that side, but just keep an eye just to make sure that we're not going to hit anything on this side. Oh, it's lovely and calm in here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think we're tucking in just in front of that motorboat.
Between the Beneteau and the motorboat?
Yeah, Beneteau, motorboat, then us.
Okay, so after the big motorboat?
Yeah, with a mesh on the front. Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a man on the pontoon.
Yeah, he's on the pontoon already waiting.
Right, Jack, you just be careful there with that fender. Evening. What a beautiful evening. Greeted by a swan.
Thanks very much, see you in a bit. So we're in Weymouth.
Weymouth.
Lovely. Are you happy, Ollie? Are you happy?
Yeah, you want to come out?
Yeah, he wants to come out now, he's bored.
Do you want to come out?
Are you bored?
Yeah.
Do you want to come out of your seat now?
Yeah, you're going to climb.
You want to
go
climb?
on the slide.
You're going to go for a walk up to the front of the boat?
So, on a longer passage,
Yeah.
we wouldn't use the iPad because
Oh, yeah.
it was just a short passage and the first one out,
Yeah.
and we were testing things. Needed to be occupied for a bit.
But he's not a screen baby.
Well, we try and avoid it as much as possible, but there is a place.
Yeah, there is a place, and when it's like first passage of the season, and what's he doing? He's right behind
Because
you.
Ollie's getting out, you can climb over, Jack.
And he,
Go in the centre
you
there.
know, he needs entertaining because we've got our attention on the boat, and of
But
course
now we're
on
out in
him.
the wind, it's really warm.
It's nice. Right, I'm going to stop waffling. That's our journey. There'll be lots more of Weymouth to show you.
I've heard,
What?
I have been told, sorry Portland, that the showers are better here.
Oh, really?
Well, and I don't know how they can be because it's Portland are the best showers that I've been to.
It's,
But somebody messaged me that used to work for the Harbour Authority and was saying that the showers are even better in Weymouth. So I'm quite excited for my shower tonight.
okay, so
It's the simple things.
simple. Watch.
It's fine, the
He's
goat
fine.
shut.
Okay, so good showers. I could do with one.
Taking all this glubber off. Look at his. We couldn't get small salopettes for him. These are age 2 to 3.
Age 2 to 3. He's not even 2 yet.
Well, he's 2 in 2 weeks.
2 in 2 weeks.
Or a week and a half.
I'm taking this clobber off.
Taking this glubber off.
Is that better?
Ugh.
Are you a happy boy now? Oh, you can go.
Yeah, taking your paddle boots off.
Yeah, those are his puddle boots.
Do you want them off as well? You can go barefoot. So, Ollie is doing his favourite thing in the world. No, we don't do that, do we? You're going to go down your slide? Careful. Can you sit? Nearly head first. Can you sit on your bottom and go down the slide? Sit down. Or walk. Sit down. You little daredevil. And Jack is being a diamond and adjusting fenders. You want Mummy to climb it?
No, I'm just clearing the deck. This fender wasn't here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Climb it.
Yeah.
Mummy climb it.
Mummy climb it. What did we do today, Ollie?
Friends.
We saw some friends.
And crocodile.
And apparently we saw crocodiles. Did we go sailing?
Oh, that's a really bad knot. Okay.
Do you want me to show you?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Bit.
Well, I'll remind you.
Tighten it up.
Ollie, we're just going to show Jack, remind Jack how to tie the fenders on.
Yeah.
But you nearly did it.
It's not coming off.
It's not coming off, no. No, but you very nearly did it.
Yeah, I know.
So,
I'm struggling.
like that,
Yeah, I thought. Yeah.
and then just back down. And the beauty of that is that you can lift it
Yeah.
and adjust it.
Love you.
Little
I love
somebody-
you.
Can you go to little mummy?
He's all right out there.